सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मविद्ये वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः। Bhagavad Guru Kripa that we are trying to understand how our mind behaves unruly, uncontrolled, causing all inner and outer problems, as well as how our mind, with its all understanding attitudes, has to be reset or trained so that our life in the world becomes beautiful. Our great Viduraji is guiding us in this regard. So yesterday's mantra we saw 120, Mahamanir Jata Iva Prasannaha. He will be so happy for himself and he'll be with all the happiness accepted by the people as the leader and they follow him. The one who is he? Yasarvabhuta prashame nivishtaha satyo mrudurmanakrut shuddha bhavaha ativa sajnayate jnati madhye mahamanirjatya iva prasannaha. How beautiful it is. Ati iva sah jnayate jnati madhye. Among all the knowers, friends, relatives, he is claimed as or appreciated as somebody extraordinary than others. So to Mahamanir Jatyaiva Prasannaha, they will be considering him as Mahamani by Jati, by birth the glorious great diamond. The one who follows these 6 qualities. Huh? 5 qualities. One, Yaha Sarvabhuta Prasame Nivishtaha. The one who is established in only in the happiness of all the beings. First, it's an attitude. Loka samasta sukhna bhavantu. Then, to fulfill that, whatever is there in his capacity, sincerely, seriously, truly, honestly, he does. That person. Is it not? These are all slokas talked for a king or a leader. Natural leader is he. Who just has only one thought in mind. How I can see the people are comfortable and happy. Like a natural mother and father are they who always think how my children are better. So too the natural guru is he, how this disciple has to be liberated from the bondage of ignorance. So too a person is a leader, acclaimed or accepted, when he has in himself the thought that how people can be made comfortable and happy. Hamesha. Opposite of that is what? Bhadvaja Log, how I get money for my pocket. He is a dealer, he is not a leader. So too, let the disciples bring all dakshina to me. I am not concerned about their mukti. Then he is not a teacher, he is a cheater. So too, the parents who say, I am investing on this fellow so that tomorrow he'll give me all the money, they are called not parents, they only are paying the rents. This is what? First one, Sarvabhuta Prashame Nivishta. And it is to be developed. At our lower animalistic instinct level of ego and selfishness, naturally a good quality nahi hota. That has to be developed and made natural. And if at all it is there natural in you, don't allow it to get removed. कुछ लोगों में भाई स्वभाव होता है बहुत जन्मों का कि सबके भला के लिए सोचते हैं. Very few they are there. Such are the ones who become professionals, leaders, because in their heart they have the thought of serving others. But once they get power, उसका फिर चस्का मस्का होता है. And this power is such one, it tempts us so much to sustain that. We have to listen to the others, the super leaders, then we got compromised with all our attitude of service. A doctor joined a hospital, honest to serve. He comes with that beautiful thing. But then he is working under that hospital, the owner of which has made a hospital only to earn the money commercial. No, उसमें इस डॉक्टर का काम नहीं चलेगा फिर. Then if you want to continue, then you have to see to it that the hospital gets money. पर उसके लिए ये गड़बड़ करो. बेचारा compromise होता है वो. With this attitude of service, then 3-4 बार हो जाए, then आदत हो जाता है. Then it becomes the right thereafter. That which is hesitated in the beginning slowly starts becoming a habit, then joy, then the right. RIGST. Anyway, that is understood always in the thought of well-being of the entire universe, entire beings. Yaha sarvabhuta prashame nivishta. That means not only human being, all the flora and fauna and all the animal plants सब खुश रहे. Not only theory, whatever practice possible. Then second one, Satyaha. We spoke, the one who speaks to honesty and truth. Mruduhu. Though he'll have to say something contradictory or opposite to what others are feeling, but he says it mrudu rupena, very soft spoken. Then Manakrut. The one is who is giving the mana respect to all at whatever the level. Is it not? There are three types of respects. One is the self is there in everyone as God, that is one respect. Second is everybody is great in one way or the other. That is second respect. Third is it is your duty to respect all. This is third respect. Like I have to respect you because the Lord is there in you. Then I have to respect you, but because you have lived a very good, noble life of so many activities, so many contributions, so many of achievements. I have to respect you. Then I am a sadhaka. It's a duty for me to respect all. Manakrut. Like the Lord in Vishnu says, Amani, but Manadaha, therefore Manya. Amani, no ego. Manadaha respects all. Therefore Manyaha, respected by all. Therefore Lokaswami. And thus Trilokatruk. For that all Yashva Sumedha. We will see Vishnu Sahasranam Bhashya. Telugu mein dekh rahe. So kitne ho gaye? Interest, always in the service of people and their welfare. Then the one who is speaking Satya. The second one who is a Mrudu. Then Manakrut. Last one is Shuddha Bhavana. Shuddha Bhavaha. Never allow any time any Ashuddha Bhava cropping up in the mind. Ashuddha Bhavas are all these biasnesses of Raga Dveshadi, Irshadi. Is it not? नहीं. वो आने के 1000 चांसेस होते हैं बट आने नहीं देना. I may give you 1000 chances for you to hate me. Okay, still you should not become hateful to him. That's called Shuddha Bhav. क्यों? क्योंकि अशुद्धि से कोई फायदा नहीं है. नुकसान ज्यादा है. That's called Shuddha Bhava. Whoever has got these, he is respected by others as great, and they in fact consider him as Mahamani, the pendant among the garland. Now the last sloka of this first chapter, and in the two slokas, suggestion of Vidura to Dhritarashtra. What's the last sloka? He says only one sadhana, but as a result of that one practice, the results said by him are so surprising. ये एक करो तुमको सब मिल जाता है. He says, I was surprised to read this saying of Viduraji there. He says, Ya atmana patrapate brusannaraha sasarvalokasya gurur bhavatyuta ananta teja sumana samahitaha satejasa surya ivava bhasate ya atmana patrapate brusannaraha sasarvalokasya gurur bhavatyuta अनंत तेजा सुमना समाहित सतेजसा सूर्य इवाव भासते. See, what is sadhana? Yaha atmana apatrapate brusham naraha. Means what? The one who feels extremely ashamed about all his negativities, not giving the people to point out, not even justifying even the people point out, nor becoming arrogance to fight with. These are the four levels. We fight with arrogance to whatever the people say. Before that, we justify. Before that, we give them a chance to find the fault with us. Before that, we live really a faulty life. Now, living a faulty life of mistake, etc., cannot be overnight rejected. For that, lot of commitment, purity, so much required. Therefore, कुछ तो कुछ गलतियां पाप हम करते हैं. But the one who immediately understands and accepts and feels ashamed of it and tries to rectify himself without giving chance for the people to point out, nor even arguing with them, nor justifying it. With this one sadhana, of I myself accepting and feeling ashamed with for my own mistakes. With this one sadhana, the benefits said by Vidurji are so many. He says, first thing is, Saha Sarvaksya Lokasya Gurur Bhavati. He will become the guru of the entire world. अब किस लैंग्वेज में उन्हें कहा, then we have to inquire about it. Here the guru means not only the teacher, because he accepted, he changed himself, he can become teacher that way. There guru means he becomes greater than anybody in the world. And this is said in different contexts, in different way. Doing mistake is not wrong. Then justifying and continuing is wrong, because twain is human. Then what? After doing mistake, learning from it in such a way that not committing it is a real wisdom. Other Gurudev says, fall you must, but don't fall like a stone, but fall like a rubber ball, which jumps with a double the force with which it has fallen. Fall is there because of Arabdha, because so many. But question is not that, how much you have risen. For rising, we have to acknowledge first that I have fallen. Else we only justify it. That's why he said, he becomes Sarvalokasya Guru, the one who is accepting his mistake and feeling ashamed, followed by rectification, etc. The one who justifies, argues, then he is continuing to be a useless fellow only. A very subjective thought it is. It is more Vyavaharika for the Vyavaharik people, but more spiritual for you and I who are spiritual people. As in today's 40 minutes of our Upanishad talk was on this only, 30 to 35 minutes. That we have to rectify, we have to recognize our own mistakes, that we are living at the level of Upadhi. Therefore, in spite of all the Vedanta Jnana, Aham Brahmasmi, still we are suffering the pangs of Jiva and Deha. This mistake I have to discover for myself, and I should feel ashamed. इतना वेदांत पढ़ के फिर भी देहेंद्रिय के गुलाम, शर्म नहीं आता? That nobody should tell me, I should recognize from within. Such person becomes Loka Guru because he changes himself. Then he has got ready-made knowledge and experience both of falling and also rectifying. Therefore, he can easily advise. Is it not? Others. Because उनका personal अनुभव है. That's why a deceased person gives more medicine than the doctor. Because अपना अनुभव कि इतने बीमारियां हुए. कोई बंदा इतना आपको बता रहा है कि खांसी के लिए क्या करना है, जुकाम के लिए क्या करना है, पेट भर इसका क्या हो, he has gone through all of that. Okay. First thing is he'll become Loka Guru. Second, Ananta Tejaha. He becomes so tejas, powerful that his words work wonders in the world. People just accept and practice them. That is called Ananda Tejaha. And the next one is Sumanaha. Because he has done mistake and he suffered out of it, he becomes so kind and compassionate toward the people that he will try to help them. That's the meaning of Sumanaha. Then Samahitaha. He is the one who becomes well equipped for the higher spiritual journeys. Finally, Sa Tejasa Surya Iva Avabhasate. He will be like Surya in his Tejas, which is illuminating all the three worlds. With one sadhana, that feeling ashamed of all our papa and rectifying them, not justifying or not arguing with others. See that again I read, Ya Atmana Apatrapate Bhrusham Naraha. ओ दुखी हो रहा है अपनी गलतियों से. स सर्वलोक से गुरुर्भवति उत अनंत तेजाह भवति सुमनाह भवति समाहितः भवति सह तेजः सूर्यः इव अवभासते. So much of importance why it has to be given, because Vidurji wants Dhritarashtra at least now to understand that you are doing mistakes, you accept them, you rectify them. Else your entire clan, your children, not only your whoever come to support you or even Pandavas, they all will have to be killed unnecessarily in this war, which is not so good a news, not a so good thing to listen or see. मानो अपने गलतियों को, जस्टिफाई मत करना, सुधारो उसको, then you will become like a Surya and all that. People will respect you, acclaim you so much. क्योंकि अच्छे बंदे को एनीवे रेस्पेक्ट मिलता है, बट जो बंदा अच्छा से बुरा बना उसको तो इतना गाली देते हैं. बट द फेलो जो बुरा है उसको डेफिनेटली डांटते हैं, बट बुराई से जो अच्छाई में आए ना उसको तो सबसे ऊपर खड़ा करते. Is it not? When the people know that he has changed, because Because the one who is good is by nature good, therefore I can't compare myself with him. With bad person I cannot compare because I am also bad, he also bad. But the one who was bad became good is something extraordinary because I am not able to do that. I am bad only. Other person has become good, therefore he gives respect to that person. इसका अर्थ क्या हुआ? अब तक जो बुराइयां किया आपने, कोई बात नहीं, अब सुधरो. At least now you rectify your mistake of supporting all stupidity of your children, and support the partner. And that's how, with the next two slokas, Vidura concludes his first chapter by advising. What is the advice? We read it quickly. They go. वने वने जाताः वने जाताः शापदग्धस्य राज्ञः पाण्डो पुत्राः पञ्च पञ्चेन्द्रकल्पाः त्वयैव बाला वर्धिता शिक्षिताश्च तवादेशं पालयन्त्याम्बिकेय. ये अंबिकेय, ये अंबिका पुत्र धृतराष्ट्र. What is that? राज्ञः शापदग्धस्य राज्ञः वने शापदग्धस्य राज्ञः जाताः. These Pandavas are born to that Pandu, your brother, was burnt because of Shapa in that Vana. You know, that one way Shap mila Panduraj ko. Because he disturbed some couple who were there and all. So he was cursed that you also will die in your that act. So therefore he died. So Shapadagdasya Vane Shapadagdasya Ragnya Jataha. These five Pandavas are born to that Raja who was born in that Shapa in that jungle. Point one. Two, Pandav Putra, the Pandus Putras. Pancha, all these five. Pancha Indra Kalpaha. Are bhaiya, each one is as great and powerful like one Indra only. ऐसे महान पांडु के पुत्र हैं, एक एक इंद्र के समान है. थर्ड वन, त्वया एव बालाः वर्धिताः. When they were children, that time only their father Pandu died. So you only brought them up. So they are equivalent to your children. Shikshitaha cha. You were teaching them from childhood under your supervision. You only appointed Drona ityadi, though it was Bhishma's advice, but you were the king, therefore you only advised. तो पांडु के पुत्र बेचारा मरे इन बचपन में ही. बचपन से पाला पोसा, तुमने पढ़ाई वढ़ाई भी कराई. अब अल्टीमेटली दे नो ऑल दिस पांडवास. दे आर सो मच ग्रेटफुल टू यू दैट तव आदेशम पालयन्ति. दे आर ऑलवेज रेडी टू लिसन टू योर आदेश. हे अंबिकेय, अंबिका पुत्र, such a noble they are. Therefore, what to do? Pradaya esham. Pradaya esham uchitam tata rajyam. Sukhi putrai sahito modamanah. Na devanam na pichamanushana. Bhavishyasi tvam tarkaniyo narendra. Therefore, pradaya esham uchitam tata rajyam. Therefore, give them the deserving kingdom to them. Then Sukhi Putrahi Sahita Modamanaha. Then be Sukhi and Anandi, happy with your both Putras. तुम्हारे 100 और 5. Enjoy करो अपने जीवन को. If you really do this justice of giving the Pandavas their due rajyam, na devanam na picha manushanam bhavishyasi tvam tarkaniya. Neither human beings nor even devatas also do any tarka or about you in a negative manner. वो लोग आपको हमेशा अप्रिशिएट ही करेंगे. इफ नॉट, द एंटायर देवतास डू द विचारणा अबाउट यू as to what punishment to be given to you because you did that papa. So to the human beings also keep on talking. You are so biased towards his useless children and most deserving Pandavas he has discarded. Every human being will do the tarka only to insult you, find fault with you. Even devatas do so. To avoid that, give due rajyam to Pandavas. And that is why, because they have so much respect, reverence for you, and you only earned that because you took care of them from childhood, you gave them food, you gave them the education, etc. And they're so humble also to you. So दे दो उनको जो मांगते हैं. In this way, इति श्री महाभारते उद्योग पर्वणि प्रजागर पर्वणि विदुर नीति वाक्य त्रयस्त्रिंशः अध्यायः. That's how the first chapter of 8 chapters, but there in that Prajagara Parva, it is 33rd chapter. Now in the 34th chapter there, or second chapter in our text, Dhritarashtraji in 4 or 5 slokas again asks the question to Vidura. And again the second set of beautiful guidance Vidura gives around in 83 slokas. And all the sum of all of that is what? Summary. Understand yourself that it is not properly trained, your antakarana. Train it positively so that your life becomes beautiful for you as well as to the world around you. That is the idea. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Thank you, friends. What a beautiful text. Even this, our Vidura Neethi also. जो जो आप ना अलग अलग शास्त्रों में है ऐसे नीति के वाक्य सुनते हो, हमको लगता है विदुर नीति में ये सब का यहाँ इकट्ठा करके रखा है. दैट्स द थिंग. वी आर ओनली इन चैप्टर 1, there are 7 more, 580 more